Alright, here we go. Found me a little quiet corner here. So I just wanted to do a video, kind of a follow-up to my video yesterday regarding sort of my overview of this bike. This is my 2019 RadRover from Rad Power Bikes. Yeah, if you'd missed that, I kind of did a little ride-along, I don't know, vlog, I guess you call it, and kind of discussed my thoughts on the bike, experiences, whatnot. So in this one, I kind of want to do a video regarding some changes I've made to the bike. Bought this bike back in August of 2019. It is mid-April 2020, right in the middle of the COVID-demic. Hope everybody's staying safe out there, healthy. So yeah, this, you know, what, 7-8 months or so I've had this bike. I have, let's see that, 1,485 miles on it, so getting up there almost to 1,500. And yeah, I've made some changes. So the first one right off the bat, you could probably notice just from this video, is the wheels, the tires. This has probably been, you know, the most obvious, biggest change I've made. This bike comes with their fat bike tires, so they're a 4-inch 26 by 4-inch tire. These are actually a 26 by 2.5, 2.5 tire. These are from Maxxis. They are the hookworms, and yeah, you can see they're 26 by 2.5. And yeah, you know, it shortens the height of the bike. It's a lot less aggressive. You know, obviously there's no knobbies. It's more of a street tire. It's more fitting to my needs. This is my commuter. I ride this thing back and forth to work, and I don't really go off-road. It's all paved trails, bike lanes, whatnot. So these are a lot quieter. Give me just let me turn this off real quick. Anyway, these are a lot quieter, faster, more efficient. You don't get much battery range, but I did notice a little bit of an improvement. At least 1 bar on average coming home, or, you know, after the end of my commute each day. So that's nice. Yeah, a lot quieter. And the life too. The reason I was even on the market for the tires was about 500-600 miles in. The back tire started getting flats. I had like 2 flats within a couple weeks, and I noticed on the back tire when I was changing out or fixing one of the flats that I was already seeing through cords. It was already wearing through. So at least on the back, the front tire was fine. And so that kind of put me in the market. I thought, well, it's time to get some tires. So I wanted to kind of look for something more street oriented, road bike oriented. And one of the forums, I found somebody had said that the 2.5s fit on there. And sure enough, they fit. I did have to, the tubes, I did initially use the same tubes, the 4-inch, and you kind of have to squeeze them in. And didn't like that, so I went ahead and ordered some 3-inch tubes. And they work fine. They've been great. I did put some tire liners in there too. Obviously you can't see those, but I've not had a flat since I did that, so it's really nice. So yeah, real nice upgrade there. Change, whatever. Again, it's going to be, you know, per your riding style. Another stand on the wheels. Another change I made is these guys. These are X-Tech. They're a hydraulic caliper. It's still mechanical mechanism. Sorry, I can't speak. But shout out to Jeff Mansow. He's a YouTuber, musician. He did a video. He's also done several videos on his RadRover, and he did a video on installing those, recommended those. So got those. Has been a nice upgrade. They give you a little more pinching power. There's a lot of adjustability as far as you know, the pinching power, whatnot. You can make them really stickier, kind of soft. They're really nice. It was only like $40 for the pair, so highly recommend that change there. It's been a nice cheap upgrade. Also on the wheels, I got the fenders, which of course on the current RadRover 5, I think they're calling it, they come with the fenders, and they are a must. I live in the Pacific Northwest here, and these tires, even the original tires, kick up a lot of stuff. So a must. Very nice, held up very well. The bike's a little dirty right now, but yeah, highly recommend those. Gotta have the fenders. If you're buying a new one, you're lucky. Down here, I added a skid plate. This I found on eBay. Kind of protects the wires, the pedal sensor. It's a real easy install, just kind of screws onto the existing water bottle mount, which I don't think I'd ever use anyway. And yeah, it works really good. Nice little peace of mind. Let's see, where else? Okay, I guess I'll go back here. I got the you know, Rad rack for, you know, designed by Rad Power bikes for this bike. Works really well, easy install. Comes with the back brake light extender. Yeah, it works really well. Had a couple little keyed you know, little nuts in there, so I was able to buy this cheap little plastic ammo can on Amazon, and I just screwed some holes in the bottom, mounted it right up, put the little friction tape on it, and anyway, that was like 10 bucks, real cheap, nice. Fits a 6-pack, works really good. It's got the little holes, you can lock it up. A little peace of mind when you're out, if you want to go to the store or something. What else? All right, move up here to the front. I added these little, you know, cheapy Hafni, I think it says. Little cheapy Amazon mirror. It works really good though, no vibration, real clear. It kind of stays out. The first, I actually had one mirror that kind of came up. I couldn't see past my arm, so I got this one. It works really good, no vibration. It sticks out the side, and it folds out too. Folds right out of the way if you need it. So a lot of adjustability, you can pivot it back and forth. So good little mirror, little universal phone mount, you know, just in their Amazon. So up front here, I replaced these bars. The bars that come with it have a kind of a high rake to them, and I went with the this is more of a flat mountain bike style, and they're wider. These are 720 mil, I think. I don't know if it says on there somewhere, but, or sorry, 780 mil. So yeah, they're a lot wider. I always liked wide bars. I used to race BMX bikes and stuff, and I always liked having the wide stance in my bars. Also, the stem. This is adjustable. You can adjust the pivot on it, and it's longer than the stock one. The stock one's like right here. It's real short. I don't remember what the dimensions and whatnot. This I think is, let's see, does it say? I'm not sure. It shows you the angle, but anyway, I think it was like 110 millimeters or something like that. And again, both these I got on Amazon. Wake is the brand. I'll try to add the links in the description down below. Yeah, and oh, down here. So the sprocket. So the sprocket comes, or the factory sprocket is, I believe, 43 tooth, and I changed it out to a 48 tooth, and it gives more range through the. You know, I felt like at the top, even in like pedal assist 3, I felt like I was. Like the motor, I couldn't keep up with the motor. You know, you get to a point where you're just kind of free pedaling, and you're not really, you can't pedal fast enough to meet the power of the motor. There's no cadence sensor on these bikes, so it's just a straight on or off. And having that bigger sprocket gave me a higher range. Again, adds to kind of the efficiency, and I think just a better overall setting for the bike. I've also ordered the Bolton bike upgrade for the motor back here, and the controller and display. Still, I don't know what's going on with them. It's been like a month, or months I should say. I think I ordered it back in January. I've actually gotten the motor, but I have not received the controller. I don't know what's going on. I know shipping's kind of a hassle right now, but they haven't really kept us informed on what's going on too. I did actually, when I got the motor, I was kind of surprised because I'd ordered the controller weeks before, and anyway, I hadn't gotten any notice. So when I did, they first said it was going to be sometime like mid-April, and now they're saying, you know, late April, maybe May. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do the both at the same time. I heard there were some issues with the motor upgrade and the stock controller, so I'm just waiting on that. So yeah, so that's I guess I should talk about the back wheel too. The back wheel, this is from Origin 8, the rim. I had an issue with the back wheel. The bike came with a couple broken spokes out of the box, and I should have addressed it right then, but I didn't. I kind of let it go. I was so excited to ride it. And anyway, fast forward 1,000 miles later, and I had to ride off a curb, and I heard a big bang. Thought it was the tube, but it wasn't. I had blew out a bunch of spokes. Ended up riding it home, and yeah, it was bad. It was all warped. I could only do about 10 miles an hour, and so yeah, I had to get the back wheel, get it fixed. They tried to true it, and I guess it was just being a real pain. So they recommend just getting a new rim, which I did. Happy with. It's a lot stronger. All new spokes. The wheel build was really poor. It was kind of funny when I took it into the shop. I stripped it all the way off the bike, and you know, tire and everything, and I just took the wheel down. And when I walked in the door, the guy says, "Oh, RadRover wheel." So apparently it's a pretty common thing. He did say that they'd had seen quite a few of them. So if you get one or you have one, just keep that in mind. Kind of check that, get it inspected out of the gate. Save you a little hassle down the road. But you know, 1,000 miles, I mean, it lasted a long time on the stock wheel. I just should have, and again, I should have addressed it. Front wheel, I had no issues. It does make a lot of noise when you come around corners, so I do need to get the spokes tightened, and I will eventually get the same rim set up on the front too, but you know, it's down the road. It's working fine. And so yeah, there it is. You guys have any questions on this, let me know. You know, I get a lot of interest on this bike, so I figured I'd just put it out there and try to answer, you know, put it on YouTube and see if I can answer a lot of questions. So if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll try to get back to you, do a follow-up. I'll do a follow-up when I get the Bolton e-bike package. And other than that, stay rad, everybody.